So let's have a look at the upcoming week between the 30th of December and the 5th of January. So happy new year to all of you, and we're looking at the upcoming week, and let's say there is a lot going on. We're starting the week with a new moon in Capricorn, so this is the time when you have to ask yourself a question. Where do you be? Where are you heading? Are you actually planning to make a business? Are you planning to set some sort of long-term goals? Are you being sure about your path? Are you being realistic about your path? Are you being realistic about the things that you do? Are you thinking about how you're going to do it? Have you actually thought things through? This is a time not to be egocentric, but this is the time to actually start thinking about some sort of changes to your lifestyle that will actually improve your life in the future. So decide and take action. On Tuesday, Pluto is making a sextile with Rahu and a trine with Ketu. So we might feel like we are transforming in a way, like we are letting go of some sort of blockages of things that have been stopping us from moving forward. We might feel like we haven't been doing something for a while, and now for a change we can. We might feel like something has been keeping us from moving forward, and now we can actually take action. This is a time to pay any debts off and take a step forward before you want to transform. On Wednesday, Lilith is making a sextile with Mercury. We'll be able to say something while our intuition might be working 24/7. We might feel like we have a power. Somebody might criticize us for any sort of actions that we are taking, and we might feel like things are a little bit delayed in a way. Nevertheless, we still have that energy of taking action. But watch out, the closer we get till the end of the week, Mars is making an opposition with Pluto, which can bring us a lot of power struggles, conflicts, anger issues, accidents. On Thursday, Mercury is actually leaving the shadow stage, the shadow path, the shadow time, or whatever you want to call it. So basically from Thursday onwards, anything that we've been stuck with, we might feel like, okay, I am gaining a momentum. I am starting something. I am doing something quite logical. So the North Node is making a trine with Mars. We can feel like we are moving forward, like we have some sort of action, like we are doing something, like we are following our path, like we are motivated and quite clear about whatever we've been doing. On Friday, Venus will move into Pisces. But with Venus in Pisces, this is something that we have to be quite wary about. Venus will be in Pisces for a while. Usually it stays in a sign for 3 weeks, but it's gonna move into Aries, and then it's gonna retrograde into Pisces yet again. So this is a time to start thinking, what is it you want to do? Who you want to work with? Are you being quite clear about your actions? Are you being quite clear about whatever you've been expecting? Maybe you need to start thinking about what is needed, what you really, really want to do, about how do you understand your path? How do you understand your work in a way? We might feel quite motivated to do a lot of things, but at the same time quite nervous about certain things. And we're starting the day with Mars making an opposition with Pluto, which is quite a heavy aspect. And it's the second time it's actually doing that. So Mars making an opposition with Pluto will be Mars making an opposition with Pluto can bring some sort of conflicts, misunderstandings, issues with friends, issues with people around yourself, issues with youth. You might feel like you are fighting against something, like people are not thinking about what needs to be done. Like you might think that you might shock people with your power, like you might be threatened by somebody, or you might threaten someone. But watch out on your emotions, because the less you control your emotions, the more in trouble you might be as a result of that. Why? Because this is an energy that will bring us a lot of conflict, aggression, and we might actually realize that there are certain secrets or something someone hasn't told us about. Something might be revealed to us. On Saturday, we've got an energy of moving forward, like a transformation, like a strength within us. And the sun will be making a sextile with Saturn, allowing us to say what we feel, allowing us to get out of routine and move forward. There is an energy of self-expression, creativity, and ideas. It's a very good time to actually be more public about saying things out loud, but at the same time, we might feel like the day is changing too fast, like we have too many situation when things are changing. But at the same time, this is a time to be very disciplined and motivated about your future. This is a very strong week of starting. I know the whole new year starts with the energy of new moon, new year, new me, and I can change all this and that. But remember, with all that Capricorn energy, it's all about being reasonable, realistic, about how much you can do, how much can you do on your own, and whether you need some sort of support, and whether you need to be more flexible on your side as well. On Sunday, the moon is making a conjunction to North Node, allowing us to start something quite important for us. I'd like to wish you a lovely week, and I hope you have a tremendously beautiful new year, and Happy New Year to all of you.